So you stumbled upon another episode of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. We tell jokes right before we start, and that's the reason why we're laughing. Hello, everyone. I'm Sal DiMincenzo, here in the studio with my fabulous colleagues, Sara Fade.
Hi.
And Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How is everyone doing this week?
Great.
Very good. So let's jump right in. Who wants to go first? Sara, why don't you go first?
Okay.
Because I want you to talk about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see it.
So it is the start of a new month.
It is the start of a new month, yes.
And of course that means new movies
New
for us.
movie time.
So these are the movies that are coming out in June.
Very nice.
Not that many, so this should go fast.
Okay.
So the first movie we have up is Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire.
Okay.
It only got 43% on the tomato meter.
No. What is the audience score?
I'm just going to say
What is
audiences
the-
are dumb. They gave
what-
it 83%.
What are you talking about? She is just like against this new Ghostbusters
She is.
stuff.
I
She does
am.
not want this to be revived.
Because she
Yeah.
wanted the horror. She wanted it to be really horror.
No. I didn't want it to be horror, but I wanted it to be more like the original, more adult. And I thought, anyway. So we have Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, Annie Potts,
Yeah.
Kamal Nanjiani, amongst others, Bill Murray.
Yes.
Okay, so the Spengler family returns to where it all started, iconic New York City firehouse, to team up with the original Ghostbusters, who've developed a top-secret research lab to take busting ghosts to the next level. But when the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an evil force, Ghostbusters, new and old, must join forces to protect their home and save the world.
I haven't seen this one. I saw the first one. I like the progression of the story here. It was very organic the way they moved the
You
story
didn't see
forward.
the second one.
I saw the Afterlife. I saw the first one.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but you didn't see this one.
I didn't see this one, no. But I'm telling you, from the first one,
Doesn't matter. He knows.
the first one, I liked how they progressed the story. I liked how, Winston Zeddemore was like the catalyst to get things started.
Yeah.
I do. And I like that it was the family of Egon Spengler that was kind of like bringing it back to life. And there was like a story. I liked that. Was it perfect? No, it was definitely not a perfect movie. And this is probably not perfect either, but,
Okay, so moving
World keeps
on.
spinning. Movies keep getting made.
the sun comes up.
Okay, we have Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. Bloop.
Nice.
Okay, this got 54% and 91% audience
That's
score.
right.
Better than Ghostbusters. So we have Rebecca Hall in it and Dan Stevens. You know who Dan Stevens is?
No.
You don't know who Dan Stevens is?
No.
He was Matthew Carney in Downton Abbey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Matt.
Okay. The latest entry in the MonsterVerse franchise follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal, undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own.
Do you think that this is very? What's the difference between, again, for this the rotten what was it 50?
4% tomato
54?
meter and 91%
91%.
audience score.
And this is the second movie that you mentioned where the scores are very polarized. Do you think maybe it means something, that maybe perhaps Rotten Tomatoes, that a lot of these critics are out of touch with what the audience wants?
I think Sarah said it before, which is, well, the audience is stupid. I think that's what it means.
Well,
Yes, you can send all complaints to Rambo Nicole at
Sarah said it.
Sarah Fade.
No, I support Sarah.
Okay, so next up that we have, ready?
Yes.
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Okay,
Okay, this is
more, well, not really.
This is horror?
72% tomato
Okay.
meter, so it's higher.
Yeah.
Oh, but 60% audience
That's
score.
right. Because the audience
I
know.
think it's supporting your thesis that the audience is stupid.
It is.
Sydney Sweeney stars as
Listen, I talked about how dumb I was last episode, so this will be me.
okay. Okay, stars as Cecilia, an American nun of devout faith, hopefully. You're a nun of devout faith. Embarking on a new journey to a remote convent in the picturesque Italian countryside. It's always Italy.
It's always Italy.
It's always
I
Italy.
got the crazies over there.
Cecilia's warm welcome quickly devolves into a nightmare as it becomes clear her new home harbors a sinister secret and unspeakable horrors.
Is this a horror movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one, are you ready for this?
Ready.
Yes.
The Long Game. It has Dennis Quaid and Jay Hernandez.
Okay. Yep.
81% in the tomato meter.
Yes.
And 97% audience score.
Okay.
That's pretty close.
So that's pretty close.
Yeah. 1956, J.B. Pena and his wife moved to the small town of Del Rio, Texas, partly for a job as a school superintendent, but mostly to fulfill J.B.'s dream of joining the prestigious all-white Del Rio Country Club. It's an interesting dream. So when JB is rejected on the basis of his skin tone, he is devastated. But his world soon collides with a group of young Latino golf caddies who work at the country club, and JB is inspired by the handmade course the boys built in the country to teach themselves golf. Based on Mustang Miracle by Humberto G. Garcia.
Probably a good story.
Yeah.
Probably excellent acting.
Yeah.
Probably a good movie.
I think it's a feel-good sports movie.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good ratio.
It's a good
whatever.
ratio. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one we have is, and the last, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And I did see this one.
Is it good?
I heard this was a popcorn flick.
Yeah.
So
what's the it's 70, and then what was the audience?
So 70% was a tomato meter, and then 93%
All right.
was an
Okay.
audience score. But I agree.
But the audience is always wrong,
70%.
right?
Yeah. Okay, so Henry, how do you say this one? Cavill?
Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
How dare
Oh
you
my
mess
goodness
that up?
gracious! And you ordered the DVDs? And all
Well,
that?
it's not like when I order them, their names are pronounced. Henry Cavill, Alex Pettifer,
Yeah. You got that one right.
This is a movie of gentlemanly hot men.
Henry Golding,
Yeah.
Carrie Elwes,
That's inappropriate.
I'm sorry.
Isa Gonzalez. Isa Gonzalez.
No, you're not going to get in trouble.
Yeah, trust me, she makes up for the lack of women because she is remarkably beautiful. You would
And
like-
remarkably beautiful women.
Yeah, you would like that. She
Yeah,
is
'cause the only
hanging
reason
out
why I would
with,
watch this movie.
Timothy Chalamet.
Who's
dates him?
who's with Timothy Chalamet?
Isa Gonzalez, if I'm pronouncing
Really?
it wrong. Sorry, it's Eiza.
Wow.
Yeah. So based upon recently declassified files of the British War Department and inspired by true events, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is an action comedy that tells the story of the first ever special forces organization formed during World War II by UK Prime Minister Winston Churchill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know who else is in this? Is
Better be a pretty girl.
Reacher, the guy who plays Reacher,
Oh,
the
yeah,
TV show,
yeah.
like that gigantic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's only one pretty girl, but I told you she makes up for the lack.
She's all the pretty
kidding.
girls put into one.
She is. 'Cause even I was like, she's so pretty. Yeah.
All right.
So
gonna
action
see
comedy says it all,
Yes.
and
This is on Netflix? Oh, no, we have this.
Yeah,
no,
it's coming
these
out.
We have all
Oh,
these
oh.
movies.
and it was
No.
long.
Not.
As long
Oh, long.
I felt it was a little long.
All right.
It wasn't bad. It was a popcorn movie.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everyone wanted their screen time, you know?
Audiences loved it.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, there is eye candy for everybody.
I think we're at the point
Yeah.
now where audiences just want to go and be entertained.
Right.
They don't want to be
They
taught
wanna
anything.
think.
They
They
don't
wanna
want to.
think,
They
like,
don't want to be taught
yeah.
anything.
I
They don't
just
want
have
to
to
learn
say,
anything. They just want
When I saw Men, the infamous Men movie,
Yes.
Yeah.
there was a young couple
Uh-huh.
on a date night, and I just laughed and laughed because I was like yearning for
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still think about that movie. Steve still thinks about that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
This is not one of those movies. You
Okay.
go in,
I will think about this movie for a while.
not the way you think about it.
I got these names. Yeah, I mean,
But it didn't look like Henry Golding, I will say.
no.
No, he has a beard or something.
Oh, okay.
Something, I don't know. But
Okay.
it was
good. All right.
popcorn. It is
Popcorn is a
movie.
popcorn flick. You're not
Yeah.
going
Well,
to
we
get.
need those too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So these are all going to be on the new list.
Yep, all coming out in June.
Very good. Thank
your
you,
eyes out.
Sarah.
You're welcome.
Nicole.
Yeah.
What are you talking about this week?
AI.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, back to AI.
Because there's new stuff every day, and soon I bet you this time next year we're going to be talking about getting a movie that was made 100%
This time
by
next
AI.
year, we're all going to be AI at this
Yeah.
table. We're going to be sitting on our desk typing what we want to say.
I'm making a haiku book.
Yeah, she's writing AI haiku poetry. Or
Nice.
haikus,
Yes.
Very cool.
It's very good.
Yeah. Is it, which topic did you pick? Snails?
No, it's all different ones.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just put in a prompt. And I'll be like, it's like Mad Libs,
Yeah.
kind of. And then I'll make an illustration up in Canva, also, not,
Yes.
So it's like not drawn by me
There you go.
and not made by me, but I'm going to publish it and make lots of money.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Do it now before they start cracking down.
Exactly.
I know, because I don't even know how you would copyright that, because I think if
You,
anyone...
yeah, you don't have to.
You're allowed to keep it.
But if anyone finds out, then you're in trouble.
Oh, no.
But you're in trouble in the court of public opinion. You're not in trouble
Legally.
with legally.
But the haikus are, coming from my mind. They're just forming it together.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a tool.
Yeah,
AI
it's a tool.
is a
You
tool.
like the one I sent you?
Yes, no, and yes, AI is a tool. If you go to any AI presentation,
Yes.
workshop, conference, that's what you'll hear over and over and over again. AI is a
There's
tool.
it's funny because I heard on the radio they were talking about AI and they were very divided and they did not like it. And I was like, I don't like it. They're like, it doesn't sound human. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Well, you
But
don't
yeah.
want it to sound human. Once you like get, isn't it like uncanny valley when you get to a point where you're like, I don't know what this is.
But they had it backwards. They're like, oh no, if you're doing like a letter, do the ChatGPT and then make it your own. I'm like, no, you do your bad thing and then put it into ChatGPT.
Yes.
And it will
fix
so
it.
I think that's why they think it sounds.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That is how I've been using it as a tool. And if you listen to our episode last week, I used it as a tool.
There you go.
I talked about the Rentech, Renaissance Technologies, and like I asked ChatGPT to kind of summarize it for me because I listened to it a while ago. It was very long. I told you all this. And you could tell by my talking that I clearly wasn't reading anything. Like I just use it to kind of prompt my memory. So that is like one way to use it as a tool to kind of like prompt your memory. And ChatGPT specifically has come out with their most recent GPT 4.0. It's a flagship model that funnily enough, I asked ChatGPT 4.0, because you can drop down to which version you're using. You use 3.5, 3.5, 4, or 4.0. So I was using the 4.0, the flagship one, and I asked it to tell me what is ChatGPT 4.0, and it kept telling me what ChatGPT 4 is, not 4.0. And I'm like, what is 4.0? And they're like, this must be a typo or something that there isn't enough information on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I thought that was like interesting. So 4.0 doesn't know
know.
that 4.0 exists.
Yes. That's existential issue there.
Yeah, but according to the website, ChatGPT is a flagship model that can be used to reason across audio, vision, and text in real time. The O stands for Omni. It's a step towards much more natural human-computer interaction, so maybe similar to what they were saying. It accepts as input any combination of text, audio, image, and video, and generates any combination of text, audio, and image outputs. It can respond to audio inputs as little as 232 milliseconds with an average of 320 milliseconds, which is similar to a human response time.
We tried it yesterday. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
It matches GPT-4 Turbo performance on text and English and code, with significant improvement on text and non-English languages, while also being much faster and 50% cheaper in the API. GPT-4o is especially better at vision and audio understanding compared to existing models. So you could just like speak your question. You could just like speak your haiku into it. And it'll
Nice.
Make it a better idea.
that stunk.
Yeah.
So that's, if you've been using ChatGPT, that's it. They also so another one is Perplexity AI, which I liked. It's an advanced AI-driven search engine designed to provide conversational answers, similar. But what I liked about it is that it gave you the sources.
Oh, that's very cool.
However, 4.0 is doing that now too.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, which they should be doing.
Yes,
because you used to
absolutely.
have, not used to, but like you had to double check. You should have been double checking the answers because there was known for like hallucinations and mixing up things. Kind of. You put my name into ChatGPT yesterday, and it said that I was the coordinator of Miller Business Center,
Which is not
which
right.
is not true.
It's not.
No, I know. That's how I found out I got like a promotion.
But when we asked it about
Yeah.
the real coordinator of the Miller Center,
It got it right.
It got it right.
Right. So somewhere there's something, on the internet with my name and like business next to it for some reason. And like it probably did something like that.
Yeah.
But Perplexity AI will give you the sources that it used and you can click on it and it takes you right to the article. So I was looking up something and then it had like a Forbes article. So I clicked on the Forbes article and kind of saw. So that's another option you can use if you don't want to use ChatGPT. It has like organizational tools and it is good for like teachers, I would say. Like definitely people who are like very, very strong about this should be everybody, but it's not, getting, their sources. And then there's Scribe.ai. Have you heard of this?
I have heard of Scribe, yeah.
So yeah, this like takes snapshots as you're doing something on the computer and then it turns it into like a nice like walkthrough for someone. So if you're someone who in your job does a lot of onboarding and you have to teach people how to use different software on the computer, like for us, say be like payroll, like, going through payroll, something like that, this AI like takes screenshots of everything and then it can turn it into a nice guide and you can obviously, manipulate it to match what you want. But I think that definitely saves a lot of time.
So interestingly enough, Microsoft just announced that their new AI, which is going to be built in to
Copilot?
to Windows, will be doing that on a regular basis.
Scribe?
Not Scribe. It's going to be making
screenshotting.
screenshotting and remembering what you're doing and how you're doing it. And based on that, it's going to be able to go back and kind of give you like a
I don't know. I want to turn that off.
a roadmap to help you if you're doing like, regular things.
Yeah, thanks.
So, I could
stay on target.
look.
This is all Black Mirror episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I could look, for example, just really quick. Every month I get a file from a business organization. I need to manipulate it to get it into our database. I could see this coming in handy where it says, oh, it's that time of month. Oh, it's that file. Let me do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you do it. I could see that.
Yeah.
So.
I like, it's going to have its pros and cons. So. And it's here. Like the Pandora's out of the box, whatever. Pandora's box is open. The genie's out of the bottle. Like it's not, the toothpaste is out of the tube. I don't know. Whatever. AI is here. You're not putting it away.
Yeah,
so you just have to kind of.
I think it's always been here. It just hasn't been labeled AI. And it's not as smart and fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only going to keep getting better. Like that's it. It's, so anyway. So similarly along the lines, AI is getting integrated into everything. So Adobe, which you love.
Yes, I do.
Every other day, he's like, oh, look what I did in Photoshop. I just hit generate. do.
I do like it.
So it gets in Adobe. It's in Google. We have Bard. It's Microsoft Copilot. And it's in Wendy's now.
That's right.
So it's called Fresh AI, and it's through Wendy's. And they announced an expansion of their partnership they already had, I guess, with Google Cloud. And so now this is what they're calling it, Wendy's Fresh AI, focus on quality and meeting our customers where and how they want to order their Wendy's favorites.
Nice.
We take a simplistic and transparent view of what success means, yada yada. So yeah, it's literally, you can, if you go to Wendy's AI, you can watch like a video of it.
Yeah, you can see it on
So
YouTube.
what is it?
Yeah.
It's you pull up to the it's a drive-through. So you pull up to the drive-through and the screen is there and they go, how can I help you? And you go,
Okay.
I'd like to order a blah 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 blah.
And it shows
And
up
it
on the
shows-
screen.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
So you can say, no, that's
No,
not right,
yeah.
and it'll take it
or
away.
you can say like no pickles or whatever. And apparently it's good. It's
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, so now they're all over Ohio and they're rolling out more as they go. Oh, they're all over Columbus.
Of course.
And then I think they're rolling out more.
Because, obviously we all know that with the minimum wage going up and a lot of these places are pushing for like the $18, $20 an hour for the workers there. The companies are not going to give them that. They're just going to buy this software or create this
And they're
software
gonna
and
have,
eliminate the people.
2 or 3 people, to
Yeah.
do some
Yeah.
kind of like troubleshooting tech support
Yeah.
situation, and that's it. There's I think it's Sweet Green. Maybe it's not, so don't quote me. But there is a company similar to Sweet Green. Do you know what Sweet Green is? It's like a salad based bowl based kind of healthy. It's good. They have one in Walt Whitman actually. It's good. Anyway, they have robots. They have at least one store that's just robots.
It's just one person working there.
And they just like boop boop boop, and it's like they know exactly how much is going into each bowl because like they're calibrated. It's not like a human where they put a little bit more or they put a little bit less or whatever. So
That's nice.
And there's just one person. There's just one person there to fix the robots.
robots.
So you go in, you order on your own.
Yeah.
The robots make
Make
the
it.
thing, and it like slides out, and that's it.
yeah, a lot of that stuff, automation
that's coming.
is almost like more scary than, not scary, but in sense of like jobs. Automation is going to be the next thing. So like you know, if you're young now, like try to learn about how to be the person that's troubleshooting and fixing the robots.
Yeah. Well, it's like that the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, remake of Willy Wonka.
The one with Timothy Chalamet?
No, not with Timothy Chalamet.
Johnny
Before
Depp.
that, with Johnny Depp. The father, Charlie Bucket's father, worked in a toothpaste factory and putting
that's right.
caps on the toothpaste. And then he got fired because they get a robot.
Yeah.
But he ended up getting a job fixing the robot.
Yeah.
That was his job, to fix the robot.
Yeah.
So, that's what you do. Yeah.
But anyway, I just, you know, every day something new and something
Very
interesting.
neat.
So I'll be talking about this again on here, I'm sure. in
Yes.
a month.
And a little behind the scenes news, we're going to be getting some AI to do some editing on the podcast in the future, on our video, a little clip editing. So it's going to be interesting.
Okay.
So you're right. It's going to be good stuff. All right. Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching and listening. If you want to listen to older episodes or read our show notes, visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. Hey, if you're on YouTube and you made it this far, bless you. Hit the like button. We appreciate that. And hit subscribe because we have some really great stuff coming up in the future, such as those AI things that'll be made with AI. Like,
The AI made with AI. Do you think AI is going to code AI, right?
yeah, eventually. Well, that's the scary thing.
Yeah.
That's the part that people are concerned about.
What is that called? Singularity.
Yeah, it becomes self-aware. And it's like, wait a minute. How come I'm doing all this work? I'm going to create something to do the work for me. And then you can see the robots on the beach like,
Terminator, here we go.
So thank you so much. For Sara Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. See you on the next show.